But collapse is not guaranteed. The future is still negotiable. Earth responds to human decisions, emissions cuts can slow warming, renewable energy adoption is accelerating, solar costs keep falling globally, wind capacity expands every year, battery storage improves rapidly, innovation is not the problem. Speed is the real challenge. Governments must act decisively now. Corporations must rethink profit models. Individuals must reassess consumption habits. Collective pressure shapes political courage. Climate education empowers informed action. Transparency forces accountability from leaders. Sustainable cities can redesign infrastructure. Regenerative agriculture restores damaged soils. Forest protection secures vital carbon sinks. Ocean conservation strengthens marine resilience. Circular economies reduce waste dramatically. Electrification transforms transportation systems. Green finance redirects global investments. Youth movements amplify urgent demands. Scientists continue refining predictive models. Data grows clearer every year. Warning signs become impossible to ignore. Hope survives within decisive action. Delay remains the greatest threat. Every year shapes long-term outcomes, and every policy decision matters deeply. Every innovation buys precious time. Every community can contribute solutions. The narrative must shift immediately. Fear alone cannot drive change. Awareness must inspire responsibility. Responsibility must trigger bold leadership. Leadership must prioritize planetary survival. Earth does not negotiate physics. Nature responds only to reality. The window for action narrows, but it has not closed. The media may soften urgency. The data does not soften. The next chapter depends on us. The next decades could shock humanity. Not suddenly, but relentlessly. Cities will fight rising oceans. Miami already floods during high tides. Jakarta is sinking alarmingly fast. Venice battles relentless encroaching waters. Coastal defenses may delay inevitable retreat. But water always finds pathways. Heat will redefine livable regions. Some areas may become uninhabitable. Outdoor labor could turn deadly. Energy demand will skyrocket dramatically. Power grids will strain repeatedly. Blackouts may become increasingly common. Agriculture zones will shift northward. Traditional breadbaskets may struggle severely. Food prices could surge unpredictably. Water scarcity will intensify competition. Major rivers may shrink drastically. Indus River supports millions of livelihoods. Reduced flow would disrupt entire regions. Climate migration could reshape demographics. Borders may face overwhelming pressure. Political tensions could escalate quickly. Economic inequality might deepen further. Wealthier nations fortify against instability. Vulnerable communities bear disproportionate impacts. Insurance industries may retreat entirely. Property values could collapse abruptly. Financial markets dislike unpredictable climate risk. Investors already monitor climate exposure. Adaptation will require massive investment. Renewable energy expansion becomes unavoidable. Fossil fuels may decline faster. Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change issues urgent assessments. Yet policy responses lag dangerously. Technology alone cannot solve everything. Behavioral change becomes equally essential. Consumption patterns must transform significantly. Urban planning requires radical redesign. Early warning systems must improve. Disaster response will test governments. International cooperation becomes survival strategy. The future remains uncertain yet fragile, and time is moving faster. There are thresholds Earth cannot cross. Once crossed, change becomes unstoppable. Scientists call them tipping points. Media rarely explains their severity. One involves the Greenland ice sheet. Greenland ice sheet holds unimaginable frozen water. Its melting could raise oceans dramatically. Entire coastlines would slowly disappear. Another threat lurks in Antarctica. West Antarctic ice sheet destabilizes from below. Warm currents erode massive ice shelves. Collapse there would reshape global maps. Then comes the Amazon rainforest. Amazon rainforest produces vital planetary oxygen. Deforestation pushes it towards savanna conversion. That shift would release stored carbon. Carbon intensifies already rising temperatures. Permafrost thaw hides another danger. Siberian permafrost traps ancient methane reserves. Methane warms atmosphere far faster. Release could spark runaway warming. Oceans hold their own threshold. Atlantic meridional overturning circulation regulates global climate balance. Weakening currents disrupt worldwide weather systems. Europe could face unexpected cooling. Tropics could suffer intensified heat. Monsoons may shift unpredictably. Food systems would feel immediate strain. Fisheries collapse under warming acidity. Coral reefs vanish beyond recovery. Biodiversity loss accelerates rapidly worldwide. Species extinction rates keep climbing. Ecosystems unravel like fragile threads. Human health risks escalate silently. Vector diseases expand into new territories. Heat stress claims vulnerable populations. Water scarcity sparks regional tensions. Conflict risk quietly increases globally. Insurance markets face potential collapse. Financial systems fear cascading instability. Yet these risks stay understated. Because certainty demands uncomfortable action. Because prevention challenges powerful interests. Because urgency disrupts political stability. And tipping points wait for no one. What if Earth is changing faster? Faster than leaders publicly admit. Faster than headlines carefully suggest. Faster than scientists expected decades ago. The planet is whispering warnings, but few are truly listening. Beneath daily news distractions lies truth. A truth rarely fully explained. Earth is entering unstable territory. Climate patterns are behaving strangely. Seasons are subtly shifting timelines. Winters arrive weaker than remembered. Summers burn longer than before. Oceans absorb unimaginable hidden heat. Glaciers melt faster than projections. Arctic ice thins quietly each year. Permafrost releases ancient trapped gases. Those gases intensify atmospheric warming. Feedback loops are quietly accelerating. Small shifts trigger massive consequences. Coral reefs are bleaching rapidly. Entire ecosystems face silent collapse. Forests burn with unusual ferocity. Wildfires spread across unexpected regions. Even rain patterns are mutating. Some regions drown in floods. Others suffer relentless droughts. Food systems feel mounting pressure. Crop yields fluctuate unpredictably worldwide. Fisheries struggle with warming seas. Freshwater supplies face rising strain. Rivers shrink earlier each season. Aquifers deplete faster than replenished. Coastal cities quietly plan retreats. Insurance companies see alarming trends. Storm intensity is steadily increasing. Hurricanes carry unprecedented moisture loads. Heat waves grow deadlier every year. Urban centers trap unbearable temperatures. Infrastructure cracks under a climate stress. Migration pressures are quietly building. Climate refugees may reshape borders. Economies will feel cascading shocks. Yet the loudest warnings stay muted. And this is only beginning.